All right, episode 19.
19.
Let's get started. So first of all, Jared's not here today for some reason.
Jared!
Where are you? Anyway, he just always like, hey guys, can't make it. But anyway, so now's the time we're supposed to make fun of him since in his absence, but we're above that, I think. Also, we're not going to waste.
I'm not.
I'm not going to waste a bunch of talking time talking about.
Yeah, because there are a few things I'd like to say.
Right, and you have a lot of things, so I'll let you just get to it.
So recently, Nintendo has. There was a big Nintendo Direct, and they've had a bunch of these. This is like where Iwata comes and talks directly to the camera and announces a bunch of stuff. Usually they're pretty boring. That's why I don't watch them. I didn't watch this one, but I should have because there was a lot of stuff they announced. First of all, 2 Zelda games for Wii U.
Yay!
2 Zelda games. One of them's a remake of Wind Waker in HD.
Yay!
Somewhat, yeah. There are a lot of people that really like this game.
Yeah,
in HD, and it looks actually. They showed some screens.
I can imagine that looking good in HD.
Looks really nice, but they talked about the second one, but it's very vague. Makes it sound like it's coming out fall of 2014,
okay,
or beyond. And just saying he's going to try to make it not linear, and whatever.
Okay.
And then, let's see, I'll skip that one. Yarn Yoshi. There was a rumor a while back about, because someone went in the debug mode of the Wii U and found Yoshi's Land as a title. And then just this Nintendo Direct, they didn't give it the name, but they did give out, they did say it was supervised by Takeshi's, whatever that guy's name is. He's the guy that supervised Yoshi's Story and Yoshi's Island on SNES.
Okay.
And this is the first Yoshi game on a home console since Yoshi's Story on N64 in 1998. It's a Yarn Yoshi. It's the same guy that did Kirby's Epic Yarn, but that guy is supervising it. And so maybe Yoshi's Epic Yarn, but no, probably Yoshi's Land. It looks kind of neat. It looks like Yoshi's Story with a weird yarn style, storybook style. We Fit You next. And then they showed some Pikmin 3 photos, and they just confirmed it's coming in March, I think, for North America, or something like that. They didn't even give a solid release date. Yeah. I feel like a purple Pikmin. Oh, and there's some other stuff. So a Fire Emblem... what was the... There was a Fire Emblem cross with Shin Megami Tensei.
Oh, not that. I thought you were Onigashima.
They're going to do a crossover on Wii U.
With what?
Shin Megami Tensei.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is either, but everybody's really excited about it, so I had to mention it.
Yeah.
Actually, Jared would really...
Is it a game or is it like an anime?
It's a game.
Okay, good.
Well, I think it is. And then there's a new game from Monolith Soft, the guys who did Xenoblade, and they showed a little demo of it. It looks really clear. Now, the most exciting... Oh, Smash Brothers will be shown at E3.
Okay.
They said screens, most likely a trailer, but I hope it's not just screenshots.
It's probably going to be at least a teaser trailer.
At least a teaser trailer, even if it's just one full, long movie. And then Super Mario is on his way again, but this time it is the one that I'm more excited about.
Yeah.
It is the same team, the Nintendo EAD Tokyo team that did Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, and they did Super Mario 3D Land, so these guys have a nice resume. And they did that Donkey Kong game on the GameCube.
Oh, yeah.
The Jungle Beat.
Yeah. That one looked interesting. I never got to play it.
People have said it's actually very underrated, and it's actually really good.
I can imagine that.
But yeah, new 3D Mario game on Wii U, so yay, because this is basically the Mario game you've been waiting for. This is going to be the flagship Wii U title, and it's going to be playable at E3. So, and then Mario Kart also playable at E3 for Wii U. HD Mario Kart.
So basically, here are all the titles.
That you've been waiting for. It's funny because there was one guy and I'm not going to say his name.
Of course. I don't get free advertisement.
Yeah. But he's a guy that was defending the Wii U like crazy. I mean, even I thought it was too much.
Oh. Fanboy.
Defending things like the stupid things like the resistive touchscreen rather than using a capacitive one. But this guy said, I was very underwhelmed by it. What are you underwhelmed by? It's like, I mean, I get if this was E3 and they said all this stuff but they didn't show us anything. Yeah, I'd get that, where you expect them to announce a bunch of stuff, but this came out of nowhere.
I actually, all I can say is just kind of making a comment off of that was, I haven't had that much contact with the Wii U, like, since it's come out. I don't have one yet. I mean, there's no reason to really run out and get one yet. I mean, sounds like there's a lot of good games coming. There will be. But right now, there will be.
Yeah, I didn't get one either. I'm not in a rush to get one right now.
Right, I'm not in a rush. And I just recently happened to stop at, like, a Target or something, and they had one for a demo. I didn't play it, didn't have, like, any demos, but I just picked up the controller, and I was actually surprised. It's the first time I actually really held one in my hands, how big it actually is.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it was...
But how light it is, too.
Yeah, that too. It's like, it's amazing. Like, I was like, oh, that thing's big. I had no idea.
That was my first time when I held it, too, because I played this a few times. I went to a Best Buy and I was playing it.
It's like, if someone were to just start from this point, like right here, it'd be like, yeah, when I first held it, I didn't realize how big it was.
Yeah, really.
So this is why we need Jared here. He'd go off on some crazy rant with this. But anyway, keep going.
Yeah. No, I was just going to say, because I never actually mentioned here, I did try the Wii U, actually right when it came out.
Okay.
I played Rayman, and this is one of those games actually it looks like it runs in native 1080p, like not upscaled.
Okay.
And it looks really good. Then I played, just recently, I played the HD, the New Super Mario Brothers U, which you can tell that's not HD, that's not 1080p.
I hate that look when they try to upscale it.
They upscale, it's 720 and they upscale to 1080, but maybe I was too close to the TV and the TV was too big.
No, I'm sure it just sucks.
Yeah, that's... And Pikmin sadly will be 720 as well, but that'll look a little nicer. Because
the trailers look so 1080.
Oh, they're not 1080.
They weren't?
No, they're 720.
Okay.
Sadly. But they run in 60 frames.
Okay.
So I prefer
That's
frame rate.
Good.
I like frame rate. I didn't mention also, just before the Nintendo Direct, they announced the Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. That's our North American title.
Didn't they change the title?
That's the title.
Oh, that is the title.
No, in Europe and in Japan, it's just called Luigi's Mansion 2. I don't know why we like subtitles. I really don't like that.
Well, I think Japan uses a ton of subtitles.
No, Japan usually just uses a bunch of numbers.
That's true too.
They love like
was
it Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga? They just call it Mario and Luigi RPG.
Well, what about Sonic Riders Zero Gravity? In Japan, it's called Sonic Rider Shooting Star Story. Like, it's literally Sonic Riders Shooting Star Story, which is just really lame. It's like it's
or like Paper Mario was Mario's Story.
Yeah, it's not so bad, but I mean, like, I like Sonic Riders Zero Gravity a lot better. And both make sense. It is a story about shooting stars, and it is a story about zero gravity. Zero Gravity just sounds more awesome. Or then you have something like Metroid Fusion, where it's called Metroid Fusion in both countries, but it just sounds better in English, because we can say fusion, and they're like, Metroid Fusion. It just doesn't sound as epic.
Or like Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door, where over there's Paper Mario RPG.
Okay, this is starting to sound really racist. No, just kidding. It's not in any way racist. See our previous
constantly
episodes.
have to defend us.
Everybody knows, everybody likes the Japanese accent.
I love them.
Yeah. I once had this funny video. It's like, remember, I'm sure some of you, I know you don't, but a lot of people remember back when it was such a craze with the Hatsune Miku, just to have her sing anything. Like, people were doing, like, We Will Rock You in Miku's voice, but, whatever.
Let me see. They announced some virtual console stuff, too. So they're gonna have Wii U virtual console. You know, like, actually not having to go into the Wii mode of the Wii U and then play from your virtual console on there. Because that's how you have to play your Wii games on your Wii U. You have to go into the Wii mode.
Oh.
It'll reboot the system, run it as if it's a Wii.
Right, kind of like the Wii does with GameCube games.
Exactly, like, and then how it turns off all the other controllers, so you can't use your gamepad or...
nothing. It just goes to its GameCube mode.
And then, I mean, you can go back to the Wii U,
you have to
and it'll reboot
reset,
again.
Yeah.
But, so they're having a native Wii U virtual console where you don't have to reboot it and all of that.
That's good.
But it's not all the games. Now, what surprised me was they did say Game Boy Advance games will be added, but they didn't say if it was to Wii U or 3DS. They were talking about the Wii U, and they didn't mention a 3DS. I'm like... Okay, and everybody's interpreting as they're putting it on the Wii U. I'm like, why would they put GBA games on the Wii U and deliberately not put it on 3DS? Everybody's been asking, like Jared's been asking for Metroid Fusion on a 3DS.
Because Nintendo does weird things.
They do weird things.
They don't necessarily do what makes sense.
Recently,
and then they make you like it.
Yeah. You know, recently they were like awarded the #1 in customer satisfaction.
Really?
Yeah, I thought.
Well, I never even have a problem.
This is
How
true.
often do you have to call customer support for, like, a Nintendo product?
This is true.
It's not like an Xbox that red rings of death.
I mean, yeah, and you can't complain.
There was never a red ring of death for Wii.
Oh.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Yeah, it is true.
Yeah.
There was never one for the PlayStation 3 either. It just
That's because no one had one.
it just consumes more than a refrigerator.
Right, when it's running. Om nom nom power.
When it's running a DVD.
It's like three times the power of like a regular DVD player.
Yeah.
It doesn't shut down its higher functions.
It's funny because people like to gloss over that.
PlayStation and a DVD player. Gloss over what?
They like to gloss over the fact that like power consumption on a console is not important. I'm like, if you care about your energy bill, yes, it does. Even if you don't care about like environmental things, you have to consider, you're going to be paying a little bit more for your energy bill.
You're like, I don't play games all the time. It's like, let's be honest. Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
It's like you're on there all the time.
And you're paying the price.
How many hours a week? Like, let's say an hour and 30 minutes every day. That's going to add up, I guess. What's going on with Bayonetta?
Oh, Bayonetta 2, yeah, I was going to get to that.
I don't really care. I don't like Bayonetta. I think it's weird and creepy, but I just like last time we were talking about green breasts, and I was talking to someone, and they were saying I should have put up a picture of an Orion girl from Star Trek.
Oh,
like,
God.
because they are green, and they do like to show their boobies. So.
Yes.
Boobies.
So, yeah, more on the
Makes
way.
inappropriate hand motions.
Iwata shared a new trailer for the Wonderful 101. That's Project P100.
Yes. The Beautiful Joe Pikmin mashup.
Yeah, same team, I think, Platinum Games.
As
the Bayonetta.
Yeah, that's right. You told me that. That's just creepy.
Yeah, Game & Wario, that's the new WarioWare kind of thing. They just renamed it.
I don't know, Wonderful 101 just looks weird to me, but keep going.
A lot of people really like it.
It just looks weird to me. I don't know what it is. Just keep going. Just keep going.
Game &
Run out
Wario.
of time.
Yeah. Nobody got time for that.
Oh, stop that.
I'm never going to stop that.
Oh, brother.
Game & Wario. Game & Wario, that's another WarioWare game for Wii U. It's kind of strange. Those games are always kind of weird, but yeah, people like them, and I kind of like them in a weird way. Those are scheduled for the first half of 2013. Again, no solid release date.
Never.
Keep doing that. Iwata showed a new video for Bayonetta 2. It's a teaser. It's like 10 seconds of her just walking in her little outfit.
You said Bayonetta?
Yeah. And then Bayonetta 2. And then they showed like some behind-the-scenes footage of like them working on the character models and stuff, like the team working with Nintendo or whatever. Yeah, and then, yeah, as I said, Smash Brothers is on the way, but more time needs to be allowed for them because they did start development like last year. Yeah.
I'm Smash Brothered out. Like I said, I'm sorry. I could take it or leave it. Like I already mentioned this in previous ones. I'm not going to bring it up again. But it's like I had my fun, and it's like that was good. Okay, I'm done.
Well, I don't know
Jared's
what they're going to try to do.
The snake. No more.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what they're going to try to do because they're trying to make it actually different. They're trying to make this one like not about adding more characters and stuff like that. They're trying to make this one like really different. Supposedly.
I trust them because I did like the story mode in Brawl, so that was fun.
I like that too. I mean, I
really
understand that it was kind of repetitive, but I do like the cutscenes and like the whole idea of it.
Yeah, the feel was nice too.
Yeah.
It had a weird like melancholy, bittersweet kind of feel to it. It was weird. I can't describe it.
And then it's Latin lyrics at the end.
But it's neat. It's good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just kind of weird because, and I've mentioned this.
Uses of some of the past songs and remixes are really good.
Oh yeah,
like some of the Donkey Kong ones, like the Bramble Blast song in the swamp. That's really dun 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 dun.
Oh yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Didn't
That was really
they
good.
use like the Metroid music to when like she finally puts her suit on again?
Yeah, they did a lot of good things like that.
That was a weird relationship too.
But it worked so well, and you know how much fan art that spawned?
Yeah, I know. And that's the other thing that's so cool because it's like you weird like
pretzels and chocolate.
What was it? The Pokemon trainer
Unicorns
and Lucas?
and glitter. Yeah, keep going.
Pokemon and a trainer and Lucas like working together. It's like a lot of these characters are totally unrelated, yet they feel like they were always together.
They're all part of the
and then like
world.
It was a Pit and Mario.
Yeah.
And,
all right.
Yoshi.
Let's wrap up. So what last final things?
Oh, and classic games. If you already have a lot of these virtual console games, you can upgrade them to the Wii U for 30 cents.
Okay.
And SNES for $1.50.
It's all about the money.
All about that money.
All right.
All right.
Well, those are some things to look forward to coming up finally on the Wii U.
Finally
gives you a reason to get one.
Yeah. This Christmas.
This Christmas coming up. We just got to 2013.
I know.
The world didn't end.
Well, yeah, it didn't. But you know what? Save your money now.
Yeah, exactly. Unless you're one of those people who blew it all when you thought the world was ending. But who am I kidding?
Yeah. Save for deluxe mode.
Yeah,
Don't
right.
get the basic.
All right, so that's your opinion from Josh, and I'm Pyramid, and we're signing out. See you next time. Bye-bye.
No, Jared.